So here we are, we're like 2 months into the COVID-19 shutdown, right? And the conversations that I'm having is that people who are in business in some way, shape, or form want to know how to get people to come out of hiding and do business with them. And I actually, this is kind of stimulated by a story in the last week. We've actually had two flat tires and a broken trumpet. So we had my wife took the kids out of town to a lake, a park in the area, and drove on a gravel road and got back home. And the next day, my son looks at the back of the van and he says, "The van looks crooked, like there's a flat tire or something." And turns out there was a nail in the corner of the back tire on the van, and um, and so we have this flat tire. And like within 24 hours or less, we realized that my son's trumpet, which he's doing lessons over the summer, my son's trumpet, one of the valves is sticking. And then like a day later, one of my son's, the other son's front tire on his bike is completely flat. And he said that they just filled it up recently. So like these things are happening, like even in the context of the shutdown. And my wife and I are currently both working from home. She's doing telehealth for her psychology business, and I work from home all the time as an online entrepreneur. Well, like we're dealing with these situations, even though we are mostly trying to stay home and trying to protect our family from this virus and stop the spread, right? And still, like in these situations, we're finding ourselves going out and doing business with certain businesses. So like there's the car tire repair, there's buying a bike tire, there's getting the trumpet fixed. Like all of these things are representative of the business that's still happening. And like Amazon has hired 175,000 people to deal with increased delivery demands coming along with this virus and people staying home. And they say they're actually going to keep like 75% of that workforce as their current plans beyond the shutdown, beyond the virus, beyond all of that. So people are definitely doing business, but they've completely changed the way that they're doing business. And there's really an emphasis right now on solving urgent problems versus like side problems and wants. And there's this classic like truism, right? That people buy cures, they don't buy prevention. Now, that's not totally true. Like I take a multivitamin and lots of people take vitamins, and it's not just like I only take medicine to get better. And in fact, there's a lot of things that I do in my life that I buy or I pay a little bit more just because it is preventative. Like insurance is preventative of a loss. It's not an immediate cure. Like if it was true that people only bought cures, not prevention, there'd be no health insurance. People would just pay for the cost of health services as they happen. So people are buying prevention all the time, but in a crisis situation, in a situation where unemployment is as high as it's been, I believe, since the Great Depression. And there's all this uncertainty, and people are stuck at home, and they're changing their habits, and they're limiting their excursions out into the world. Like in these moments, and it's especially amplified now, I think that the truism does become more and more true, that people are acting to buy cures, not prevention. People want their urgent problems solved, and they don't care so much right now about a side problem, a want. Like 6 months ago, before all the shutdown, when the stock market was at all-time highs, and unemployment was ridiculously low, and all of this, like people were just throwing money around. But at this point, there's this big tightening, at which point people are way less likely to invest in prevention, to invest in solving side problems, to invest in fulfilling their wants. So like, what do people need now? I just came up with this list, and it's certainly not it's not complete, right? But of course, like people need food, so grocery stores are still plenty busy. People need toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Although the shortages on those seems to be going away at this point for the most part. But that's indicative of like. The urgent problem is that, probably within the next 24 hours, you're going to use some toilet paper. And if the toilet paper runs out, you're going to be really regretting the fact that you don't have any. And that's part of like the psychology that led to the toilet paper shortage at the beginning of this whole shutdown. And so people need food, people need toilet paper, people need hand sanitizer. Meat packing plants are having big issues. And so stores are having to restrict the outflow of meat from their shelves because they are concerned about that. Health supplies. People continue to need health supplies. People do want pain relief. They want symptom relief from other non-pain symptoms like health symptoms. People really need income. People want delivery services. They want things brought to them. They want home services in some way, shape, or form, delivering something, bringing something to people's homes. People want entertainment and distraction and escape right now. People want to not have to deal with the stresses of change, really this like massive change to our lifestyle. People want connection. People want sanity. People want just all of these things that people still want, and they want in this like acute way, this strong way, this way that feels very urgent, versus something that's like, people want to explore new opportunities. People want to develop their hobbies. Like, yeah, people still want those things, but none of that feels nearly as urgent now as these things. Like, you get a flat tire, I don't care if there's a pandemic, you're going to try and find a way to get it fixed because you want the use of that vehicle. Now that's not saying that if you provide something that is more of a side problem or a want fulfillment, a side problem solution or a want fulfillment, that you can't sell it. But you're going to have to be more creative, and you're going to have to recognize that maybe things are a little bit different. So how can you find what's urgent, or perhaps find the urgent angle to what you're doing? How can you, in your business, pivot to solving a much more urgent problem? And with solving that urgent problem, set yourself up, of course, for the sale that comes from that. Now, I don't know what the answer is for you in particular, but this is the kind of thinking that needs to go on right now in terms of in terms of the recovery, in terms of bringing businesses back online, in terms of getting things back to normal, in terms of generating like revenue and sales. And I know that some businesses are having banner months. They're having the best months ever because they were already doing this in some way, shape, or form, and it's just become a primary drive for people, versus other businesses that are really struggling because they really were in like the wants business. Like, I help you with your wants. Well, that's great when everything is rosy and people have a ton of money to just throw around. But when that dries up, then people are who built their business around just helping people with their wants are going to struggle more. So my name is Roy Furr. This has been a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. If you found this valuable, if you find it helpful, be sure that you click the like button, both so that the magical algorithms of the internet will give you more content like it, and so it will share it with other people like you. You can also share this with people who you think might find it valuable. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And make sure that you are subscribed. There's a link in the description. You can also go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com to get my daily emails and videos Monday through Friday, covering content on marketing, copywriting, business building, entrepreneurship, sales, personal development, and more. Again, my name is Roy Furr with this is a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I hope you found it valuable, and I look forward to seeing you again in your next video. I'll see you soon. Bye.